Hello, I'm Bill Craighead, Director of the UCCS Economic Forum. Welcome to our weekly economic snapshot. We've gotten some mixed economic news in the last week. According to information from the Pikes Peak Realtors, the median sales price of a home in the Colorado Springs area decreased in July to $472,000. That's down by $13,000 from June and about 2% lower than last year. The number of sales was about 20% lower than a year ago. This shows the effects not only of higher interest rates, but also that we had a long stretch with historically low interest rates not too long ago, and there are many people who have mortgages with low rates that are reluctant to move now. The National Jobs Report for July was a really good one. The unemployment rate stayed low, ticking back down to 3.5%, and payrolls increased by 187,000. The rate of jobs growth has slowed in recent months, but that's still way more than needed to keep up with population growth, and a gradual slowing would be consistent with the Fed's goal of cooling things down to help get inflation under control. The biggest gains were in the private education and health service category, but I was most struck by the fact that construction employment continued to increase, even though construction is highly sensitive to interest rates. We'll get state and local jobs data for July at the end of next week. Going forward, I'm hoping to include more timely data updates like these in our weekly snapshots, but we'll continue to do our monthly dashboards and discuss the overall economic picture every month when those come out. Another thing for us to discuss this week was a ranking from CNBC of America's top states for business. I don't put too much stock in rankings like this because they depend on subjective judgments about what to include and how to measure it. But I still thought it might be interesting to dig into it a little bit. CNBC rated Colorado as the 11th best state for business. The top three were North Carolina, Virginia, and Tennessee, and the bottom three were Mississippi, Louisiana, and Alaska. The ranking was based on a weighted average of different categories, and each category uses a number of different metrics. The most important category for them was workforce, where among the factors they considered were the concentration of STEM workers and the share of workers with degrees and industry-recognized certificates. Colorado was 9th in this category. Next was infrastructure, which was based on factors including the value and volume of goods shipped, conditions of bridges and highways, air travel availability, and commute times. Colorado was 8th in this category. However, we were ranked 32nd for our overall economy, the next most important category. They looked at output and job growth, state finances, and residential real estate markets. As an economist, I'm a little skeptical about how they came up with this one, and I wish they posted more details on their methodology. Among other categories, Colorado was ranked highly in life, health, and inclusion, and technology and innovation, but fared poorly in the cost of doing business and the cost of living. And we all know it's kind of expensive to live here, but it's totally worth it. Thanks for watching, and see you next week.